I just realized my friggin' controller was muted. Oh well. Oh god, that was annoying. I was saying all that stuff as well. And that whole time my controller was muted. I don't know. Should we build it in one again? Yeah, why not? I don't know if that'll look a bit odd. I think that'll look fine. But it's just to like match with this bit, so that at the front it doesn't really look too weird in a way. Okay, should we do one more and then start building inwards? Maybe? I don't know. give this a go. We'll give this a go. Do it in like that. Because I think I'll have to redefine the engine anyways. Maybe not redefine, but like change it up just a tad bit. I don't know. Maybe we should just do it like this first, and then build out from that. Just put some light so I can actually see. So we just build it out like that and then see what it's like. And then I might just be able just to go like that with it. That might look okay actually. It might. I don't know. We'll see. So we do it like that. Then I might be able to just to build this up. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. I think obviously you add a bit more detail, but when we take away the lights, it might look a bit better. And obviously if we fill this bit in, just gonna put a light there. Just build that all the way up. Cause I think that ship took me like an hour to build. Just straight like that. Non-stop, just 1 hour. This one isn't even done. And I've been doing it for what, 2 days? 2 days I'd like to say. And I'm still sort of... I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it within the week. Definitely not. Because I am very busy. That's why I'm trying to get as much done this week and this weekend. Because obviously I am also a photographer and I do uni course and I have a lot of jobs for photography coming up next week, and it basically means I'm going to have no free time whatsoever because I have to do editing and I have to just cry myself to sleep and maybe drink myself to sleep. I don't know. Right, this bit, should we do it like that? Yeah, no, we'll do it like that for start, and then I might make it so the black like takes over. So we build it like that for start, and then what we could do, because that's there like that, if we have it so that the black sort of like takes over. just up until there. Like so, and then keep going. But I think it'll look a bit weird if it just randomly stops like that, doesn't it? Oh well. Not much else I can really do. And then if I make it go like that, perhaps? I think it was just purely to hide the white bit. That's why I have that there. And then like that. Let's see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that. I quite like that actually. That's pretty cool. And then obviously we can do a lot more interior in this area. See what it's kind of like from the front though. Okay. Yeah, I guess that could work. I just have to sort of remember how exactly I built this. Right, let's get rid of these lights for now, because we'll come back and do the details after. Just to see what it's like. Oh, yeah. Because that's what I mean, like, it's literally going to be so dark in that area, you can't really see that much. So the middle bit doesn't need to be perfect, but everything else where you can see the light kind of has to be perfect. And then this bit, I gather we just follow along. We just follow that all the way. I'll stop it around there. Or should I make it not follow the... I don't know. Let's I do it like that. Ooh, yeah. And then we'll go down like that, maybe? Because I need to remember that there has to be like a bit for me to be able to build the wings. And then across. Don't know how this is gonna look. Should we do it like that as well, and then down by one? So then we go down, and then we'll go down again, just to keep that circular feel to it. And down again. But I think this one will follow along like that, and then should we make it so it follows the rest of it, the rest of the build, like so? Or no? Well, we can always just redo stuff if we don't like it. Because that's the other bit that I got to try and work out. Let's have a look so far. Okay. It might work. Let's just get the whole thing done and then try it out. And I'd say go down by 1, just to add that little bit more of a difference to the build. It's not all the same. And then go out. Just like so. I think that might work. God, I'm so tired. Should we go down by 1 again? Yeah. Is it out? Yeah. And then what we'll have to do is we'll have to match up that bottom bit to this bit, so I might have to do a lot of mining here. But that should be fine. And then I say start going in. Go down. So it's all like matches it. And then instead of doing the exact same on the top, should we go in again so it sort of like changes how it looks? And go down again. Because we're gonna have to mine this area out anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's a bit too straight. Yeah, because there you go, it gives it a bit more of a depth to it. A bit more of a difference. And then we'll just do that then from here. Just keep going inwards. And then like matching up. Is that down by again? Yeah. And then down again. Because this should match up with this bottom layer. So we follow that along, and then we can mine out and rebuild whatever needs to be done. Just keep going, and then we'll stop it there anyway, because that's where it's going to match at. And that we want to go there. Keeping that, and then that we want to go there. keeping that. That we want to go there. And then anything beyond that we mine, so we get rid of that bit. Oh, we also mine that. So we're going to take that bit out. And then that will go there. And then we take out all that. Take that out. And then everything else below that we take out. It'd be quicker just to go like that. Kind of. Okay, and then we build that up. And that goes across, and then that goes across to there. So then we take this bit out. Do I keep this bit? Yeah. Just because it gives it a bit more of its like depth to it. I'm not sure what this part of the ship is. I gather this is the entire. Let me take all this bit out. Clear that. Because I'm gathering this is where the engines are and where all the fuel goes. Because I'm not sure what that bit at the front is. I think it's either a warp drive or it's like the shield generator. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure how they do this on Star Trek. Build that up twice. And take that out. And that goes there. No, so that does stay. Eh? Okay. So that goes. And that goes, I think. I'm not too sure. We can always just redo it just to make it look better, maybe. And then we just build that up. Just build that up, perhaps. See what that looks like. See what that looks like. I don't know if I like it. I don't think I like it. Right, let's get rid of that. Just a bit too square. What about like if you're like really far away? If you're really far away. Oh, okay. No, that looks a lot better if you're like actually far away. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with how that turned out. Right, so now the wings. So I want to get just the one side done. Where should we put the wings? They're quite far back. So if I start them here, that big? Maybe? We do them that big to begin with. Have that go. 2. Because I gotta get this like right up as well, like to there. And I don't want it to look weird in a way. Don't really want it to look weird. So what if I just kept it as like a 2 for now? Just to get it to go up. Just to get it to get right up there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's working. I don't think it's working. Kind of. It's kind of working. Just keep doing it. Keep going. And then I might switch it to 1s for a bit. Just to get it like right up. Because we don't want it to go too like that, you know? So then we go 3, and then go like that, go like that. We'll have to add those just to add the extra. Oh my god. And just do the old 3 just to flatten out. Because I reckon I reckon I could finish this in this weekend, maybe. Maybe. No promises. The only problem I have is trying to get it to look kind of okay-ish. Because I have a feeling it's not going to look that good. Looks alright. Might have to do a bit thicker, maybe. I can just add stuff, though. I can add stuff to make it look a lot thicker than what it is. But it's just trying to get it to obviously get up there without looking odd. And then to find the right size for the engines. That'll be the other hard part. 2? I think maybe that might be okay. I think a bit more. A bit more, and then possibly it might be fine. A bit more, and then thickening the wings, obviously. That's important. Incredibly important. Three. I say by here might be fine. Or do I need it higher? Do I need it higher? I'd say that's fine. And then what we'll do is have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and then 1, 2, 1. That'll look a bit weird. 1, and then a 7. I can always just like sort of redo the bottom because I don't want it to look too like weird, you know. And then the rest of this goes. How's that? No, that looks weird. Maybe just curl that. Have it so there's no... Okay, that looks a bit better. It's just, the thing is, I don't know, that's going to be a bit too big looking. Oh no, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, definitely. Right. And then what we'll do then is have that go like that, and then that go like that, just to make it look like it's connected. Boom. And then we'll build that out to around there. Yeah. And then we'll build this other one out. This one goes past that to around there. Let's see how that will look. Let's see how that will look. Okay, maybe. Maybe the back needs to be a bit longer and the front a bit shorter. Let's just cut that there and then bring this bit out. Bring this bit out a bit more. Possibly. I don't know. Obviously, it probably doesn't look right as well, though, because it's just the one. Okay, that kind of looks a bit better. Right, let's just build it up. I'm going to be lazy, I can't be bothered. Just going to use the line one. Draw a line. Because I cannot be bothered to completely build this all the way up. Oh. Da, 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 da. Does it go all the way out here? Yes. Yay. See now, look how easy that is. This is what I mean, like, I don't do everything from scratch because I'm too lazy for that. I'm too busy for that. That's 92 blocks. Whew, goddamn. And then we do this. I wonder how many blocks this is already. Because I think I know the top of it is around 59,000 blocks, I think. It's big. It's pretty big. Right, and then what we can do is we build that out. Just like so. Let me keep building this out. Because I think USS Enterprise is on the sides of these engines as well. So as long as I can get that on here, which I should be able to. Oh. I should be able to get that on here. Maybe that's why it looks a bit weird, actually. Because I didn't build it on the side of the wings. It doesn't really... Oh, it looks alright from the back. I just need to thicken these up, and then everything else will be sorted. Quite happy about how this turned out, you know? Obviously, I'll have to figure out the hangar. But yeah. There's not much I can really do about that right now. Think about it, this has probably taken me the exact same time as what it would have done for me to actually build it. Just gonna build it like straight as it is like right now, and then I'll figure out the more like detail-y parts and making it look less like this. Thinking about it, I think I could just literally click on that and then go like that. Oh yeah. There we go. Much quicker. Why didn't I just try that on in the first place? Okay, like that. So I was thinking about trying to do a one-to-one Star Destroyer, but I think that might be a summer job when I don't have uni and I don't really do as much because I'm also going to friggin' India in March for photo projects, so that's what I mean. I am busy. I don't know if I should do these streams on Twitch or if I do them on YouTube. I don't know. God, there's got to be a quicker way of doing this. It's taking forever. I feel like I should just not bother with this and just use just building. Okay. How does that look? How does that look? Okay. I think that's okay. Oh, yeah, I'm quite happy with that actually. I quite like that. I do quite like that. Now to do this bit. Finish this bit and then I can do the details and see how it looks. At least I don't have to like build it out as much as the other ones. I wish I could click on like all of them and just bring them out. There must be a way I can do that, surely. So I'm just gonna build it. Because at least that way, then I can do it that way, and I think it'll be quicker. Yeah, this is 10 times quicker. So what I can do is I'll do a few rings around it to begin with, just to give it a bit of life, and then we can sort out the front and the back. Again, or should we thicken the wings first? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, so dark. Right, I'd say just do this bit first, maybe. Just to close it off. Because what we can do is we'll do that like that. Does it have... I don't know if it has that. What does it look like? Oh, okay, so it does. It does have the little... Okay. So what we'll do then is we'll do that, 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 and that. And we'll just build that. We'll just close that off and then we can just build from that. And then we'll just go like that. Like that? How does that look? Maybe. Okay, I guess that kind of works. And then we'll just build like a little ring going around it here. Let's see how that looks without doing it going over for now. Okay, yeah, that gives it a bit more depth. Oh yeah, for sure. And then this one, we'll do it so it goes over. Will that look right? I don't know. I don't know if that'll look right. Because now that we have that, what we can do is connect that, make it go down, make it follow all the way down. I'm purposely not destroying the stairs because I think I quite like how it would look in the distance, like the detail. And should we do it like that? That'll look a bit weird, but it might work. I don't know. You never know. Then you attach that onto there. And then what I will do is, that's the middle, have that so it attaches to everything. This bit might look a bit weird, but I can just do that. Hopefully that looks okay. And then I can just go up like that. And it like thickens it out. Kind of makes it look like a bit of a skeleton though, I will admit. We will have to do that on the bottom as well, I guess. So it clears one. Like that. Yes. Can't remember. That was both of them. Hopefully this does sort of make it look okay-ish. Because I don't think I quite liked it. But having it on both sides might make it look a bit different. Maybe. How did that work? I have no clue. Just like that. I suppose. See how that looks. Okay. Yeah, that looks a bit better. And then we'll see how this looks. Okay, yeah, I quite like that. I do quite like that. And then we'll put in... How did it look? has NCC on it, not not USS Enterprise. That's about here. I'm just gonna do it like simple writing. NC. C. And then 1 O. We want it to be the same because obviously there's different variants of the ship. So I think I used 1071. 1071. NCC 107. 071. And then what we'll do is just have it so that covers that like that. Those red. So what we'll do is have it maybe those parts are red, and then to cover that up and make it seem just a bit different, we'll do that. And then we'll just do the middle red. Going to about there, perhaps. See how that looks. Okay. So it's alright. That's alright. And then we'll have another thing here just to sort of like break that up. Can't remember if it was 3 or 4 that I used. I think it was 3. Nope, it was 2. We'll use 3. And then here, I reckon I do the same, but like a big one. Might look a bit strange, but whatever. Never know, it might look completely normal. That might look good. Oh yeah, so tired. Build that, go in there, and boom. The NC 1071. NCC 1071. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Okay. And then do the same on this side. 3. 3. And 3. And then we'll build this out so that's like the engine. See how that sort of looks. Though I don't think Star Trek engines look like this, but I'm a Star Wars fan, so I don't care. Oh, I didn't do that side yet, have I? That's right though. Then we do it like that. Boom. Kind of, I think. I think that works. Is that right? Yeah. Build it like that, is it? Yeah, just build it like that, and then what I'll do is I'll add extra details. Just like so. How does that look? Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'd say I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I quite like that. I'd say it kind of works. We'll add a bit more red just to add a color to this area. I reckon redo this top bit like so. And then just that whole area instead. Yeah. And then the inside is quite dull. I don't know. The inside doesn't really do that much, so what we'll do is we'll just mine this whole inside area out, like so. Keep a 1 block gap between these ones. And then 1 block gap, and then a 2 block gap. Just so it matches with the front. And we'll make that red on the inside, maybe? Might work. Might look weird, but oh well. Just to have some sort of identity for that side. I know this is nothing like the engines of the Enterprise, but I don't care. It might look cool. Oh yeah, I like that. Do like that. And then what we'll do is we'll have this section go like that. That's like a sort of like engine bit. There we are. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Is it a bit small though? Does it look a bit weird? If I go all the way up, will that look weird? Does it match? Kind of. I think so. I think it does. Okay, if I map that out, I do have maps with me, but I don't think. Because it'll look, it's easier to tell if it looks okay on a map. What we'll have to do is build that out. I think I might need maybe more maps. We'll see. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more maps. So we'll get 2 just so we can sort of. Oh. And then we'll get another one. We'll just go over to this side. I know I haven't built this side yet, but when I do, I can just easily. Okay. It looks pretty big. I think it will match. I think it will match. And then we'll go down here. Right, that's for there. That's for there. I think it needs to be a bit bigger. Maybe. But then, if you think about it, it starts realistically from like here, and it ends halfway. there. I'd say that I think it's fine. Let's just see what it looks like from like down here. We'll see what it looks like from like all the way over there. Da, 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 da. I think it could work. I think it could work. Maybe you just need to look at it a bit longer. Just to see. I don't know. You might have to just look at it a bit longer, maybe.